Hello, and welcome to Yooka-Laylee. I decided to play a bit of Yooka-Laylee because it came out this week. I pledged for this game I think it was like a year ago now. About 10 quid, so it's the minimum of getting this game. It's got really mixed reviews. Some people are saying, oh, it's great, you know, it's a brilliant platformer. Some people are saying, it's really kind of meh. But I don't know, I've played like an hour so far. Well, 2 hours, but it's hard to really explain. I'll have to really get into the game to really show you my opinion, because I don't really know what my opinion of this game really is. Because I've never played Banjo-Kazooie. I've never played Conker's Bad Fur Day or any other Rare game. So me going into Rare game is completely new. I have played platformers in the past, and you know, I've played like Jak and Daxter and you know, Ratchet and Clank and all that. Alright, so if you can't really see, this game looks fucking beautiful. Like, it looks really nice, the lighting is really good, the models are really kind of well done and kind of, if I kind of zoom in right here, they're really good looking models, like a lot of effort's been put into them, and they're very kind of unique, that they're good, you know, cartoony created models. However, the actual feeling of these models and the kind of way they kind of look in the world around them makes it kind of clear to see that it was built in Unity. Like if I just roll around here, you can kind of see that these, you know, these levels are kind of placed together in Unity, and they have that kind of, I don't know, like, because I've never coded a game before, I've never built a game before, but it feels very Unity, like, this game. It feels like a very, very top version of those shitty Unity, like, asset things. Of course, this isn't an asset flipper, this is nothing like an asset flipper, this is fucking, like, a full-on 2 million or whatever pound game that's been created. But it still has that feeling that the fact that they've used the Unity engine, it feels like they've really they've used the engine to its fucking max ability, I can tell you that, but it's the fact that they've used the engine in the first place that has kind of makes it feel like there's not much character to it. Like, I mean, the controls are great, you know, the models are really nice, it looks good, but it feels like a Unity game. I'm just fucking bad at this. It feels like the game was just built in Unity. The great Rampo has no need for thine double-glazed windows, sales mortals. We're not selling windows, we're just hunting pages. I'm Yooka and this is Lay. Silence! The great Rampo knows hustle when he reads it. You two have been bothering every character on this island with your so-called deals. Prepare to be punished by the ancient slanty powers, annoying glass peddlers. Alright, if you didn't know, this game does have really nice writing. Like, the writing in this game is just really well done. You know, I mean, it is Rare. Fuck. Oh god. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, jeez. It was built by Rare, and Rare are renowned for having fucking just brilliant writing. It's not your kind of... It feels very Banjo-Kazooie. They're going for a very kind of Banjo-Kazooie feel with the characters. I don't really have that to compare it to because I haven't played the two games. Only, like, I guess Jak and Daxter, maybe? Which, they do work. They do work as a nice couple. I'm just bad at this. They do work as a nice couple together. Jesus fucking Christ. The music, if you can't hear the music, fucking... The music is really nice. Like, they've really put a lot of nice effort into creating what feels like a Rare game. And it does feel like a platformer, but it doesn't. And I just can't really put my finger on it. It's probably the fact that it is like built in Unity. Do I just hit these, or okay, I just hit the teeth. That's fire. Oh god, that is a lot of fire. So if I just stand over here, so this is like maybe the first boss. I don't know. I don't really know, because there is no linearity with this game. I mean, there is a linearity in the fact that there are, like, levels, but each level, as you can see, if I just fucking... Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ. If you can see, this whole... Fuck, jeez. Alright, the camera is a big issue. That is definitely a problem. They said that they patch it on day one. I haven't actually seen that yet, so I need to, like, look at that in the future and see if it... But basically this, right here is the first level. Now, you might say to yourself, oh, it looks nice, it looks beautiful, it's big and grand, but really, to me, it's confusing. Like, like, if you look at that, there's a pathway there, and there's a pathway over there, and you can go any way. And it was a collectathon, so there's the little, if you see over there, there's a little kind of, feathered things, which you need to collect. Now, that's great and all, but when you kind of, you know, create your world in such a complex way. No, it's not even complex. It's just kind of confusing because, like, down there's like a secret area you can get to, if you don't really follow the path. But it's too open. You can basically go anywhere. You can stand on top of the rocks. There's no limitations, which I kind of expect from a platformer, because you can kind of go around everywhere. Which isn't a bad thing. Like, I mean, it's okay that it's open world, but it's just very big. Like it didn't really put much. I didn't really put much effort into kind of guiding the player through what they want to see, which is good for any other game. But for this game, it just doesn't really work. Like, if I go down here, there are just kind of enemies just kind of slapped around the place, and it goes the same with characters like this. There are characters here, there's like a character here, and that's what they kind of do, is they just kind of sit there and just do nothing, and they don't really feel like they're really part of the environment. They feel like, okay, well, we've put a character here, they're just gonna stay there, and kind of just be there as kind of a quest giver, which has been seen in other platforms in the past, but I mean, it's 2017, and it's really the fact where these characters, they've kind of been like, oh, let's just put it in this place. They don't do anything. Like, and there are puzzles which you can't really, you know, complete yet, which is fine because, you know, upgrades are always a good thing to have on a platformer. But like this thing here, I have no clue what that's about. It doesn't say what it gives, what it does. All I know is that it has some relation into putting this platform on, but I don't know, it just feels like it's been placed in a really random place. Same with this guy, Trouser, who's written really well, and I like the voices, they're good voices. And again, it's good writing. Let's just buy one of these, Sonar Shot. To show secrets. Okay. So, this Sonar Shot probably does stuff. You know, it's good to get upgrades, but it's the fact that it doesn't kind of tell you. It's hard to explain, right? It's the fact that it doesn't tell you, oh, this can be used for sonar. Like usually, an object will be like, oh yeah, you can like use sonar to get to this place, but no, they just kind of expected the player to kind of understand everything and kind of do everything. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying really. So I presume if I do this, I wake up this and I do that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, but like, I don't know, the pacing's off. That's what I'm trying to say. The pacing just doesn't feel kind of right because they've kind of left you to your own devices, which again, as I said, works in other games, but in this game, it kind of doesn't. And it's hard to really explain that. It's like whenever you see something and you're like, oh, this feels off. that's kind of just this game in general. It just feels it feels off. But then again, that might change. People have said that this is the best level. So I don't really know if the game improves. I don't know if the game, you know, fails to improve. The quests are quite nice. It's a variety. Fucking within the first like few minutes, she does a race. You race around this whole like level. Over there is like kind of a thing. With a there we are. That's like an arcade machine where you get to do an arcade game. You have this, these chests around here with different things you need to collect. It's a normal collectathon, which I like. I like collectathons. But they've kind of left, you know, they've kind of left this guy here, with the expectation that, like, the game will probably come back and, finish it. And basically do this in its own pace. And I don't understand what we're supposed to do here. You see, just hitting him kind of causes a laser to go around, you know. Usually it will be something that, you know, it's the first level. You should be able to do these puzzles with stuff that you've got already. For example, like, maybe if I kept spinning around this guy, he gets dizzy, and that'll basically lead him to, like, explode, like in Legend of Zelda. But at this point, it's literally just, oh, I should avoid this and kind of remember that this is for later. When, really, I feel like there should be more linearity to it. Or maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Maybe I'm just bad at the game, because, I mean, you can see that right there. I don't know, I might come back to this, after, like, maybe a few more hours to play. But this is kind of my first impressions, I guess. It might change, but at the moment, it's good. It's a decent, like, the good kind of outweighs the bad. I mean, it looks beautiful, the controls are great, the music's brilliant, and it really kind of sets the whole tone of the game quite well. However, the fact that it was built in Unity makes it kind of feel kind of uncanny valley. There's something uncanny valley about it, and I can't put my finger on it. So I'll have to really get back to you on this. But for the meantime, I've been ThePerkyRiolu. This has been my kind of first impressions of Yooka-Laylee. Agree with my opinion or disagree, I don't really care. Buy the game anyway. It's 34 quid. I wouldn't recommend this game for 34 quid. I got it for 10 quid because I pledged in the past. But if you really like platformers, then yeah, sure, go for it. But if you don't, maybe hold off on it for the time being. But yeah. Anyway, I've been ThePerkyRiolu. This has been Yooka-Laylee. I've basically, I don't know what I've done, really. I hope you've kind of enjoyed this review, first impressions-esque thing. There's literally nothing more I can say other than, I don't know. Okay? I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you all have had a lovely Saturday. I hope you're all having a great week. I've been ThePerkyRiolu, and anyway, have a good one.